Hi, this is Astrologer Kim Allen, and happy Mercury retrograde. Well, today, which is October the 31st, and for the next 3 weeks, which is November the 20th, Mercury, the planet of communications, will be retrograde. What does that mean? That means that your conversations, your planning, having short distance trips may go awry. So this is a really good time to rethink your plans, rethink your recent past decisions. Be very careful with signing documents because you might change your mind or they may change their mind. And also to use more of your intuition when trying to do things. It's interesting that this Mercury retrograde happens in the sign of Scorpio. Scorpio is the sign of deep, dark secrets. So there's going to be a lot of deep, dark secrets coming out. If you have secrets, be very careful because there's a really good chance that they will be revealed. And it's very interesting that right now in the nation's capital, we're having this situation with the Democrats and the impeachment process, and all those deep, dark secrets that's been going on in the White House have a real strong chance of coming out. So we're going to start with the first of sign, which is Aries. And Aries, there's going to be a lot of stuff going on with your money. So this is a really good time to pay attention to what you're doing with your finances. And also make sure that people are not taking advantage of you. Because with that situation regarding the Mercury retrograde, people could be, expecting you to do things that you don't normally want to do financially. And we may try to take advantage of you. So Aries, be very careful with how you manage your money, especially when it deals with other people. Taurus, the Mercury retrograde will be in your house of relationships. So things about the person you're with may be revealed, or someone from the past may come back, someone who is not quite over you yet. They may try to get in touch with you. So that is really a definite possibility. But in terms of relationships, Taurus, look for secrets regarding the person you love or the person you plan on being with. Gemini, the Mercury retrograde is definitely dealing with your work situation. Now, this is not a good thing. You don't want problems at work. You don't want problems with your coworkers. You don't want problems, anything on your job. I would advise you to be very careful with how you speak, what you say, and your conversations when it comes to this Mercury retrograde for the next 3 weeks. Be very quiet and do more listening, because there's going to be some things that seep out in terms of secrets regarding situations on your job. For Cancer, the Mercury retrograde is going to be affecting your creativity. So this may actually be a wonderful time for you to get more in tune, more creative, use more of your imagination, do more problem solving by using your gut instincts. Excellent time. And also you may have some pleasant situations happening with old friends popping up. So Cancer, for you, this can actually be a very interesting Mercury retrograde regarding getting back to something you once used to do in terms of like a hobby or some pleasurable activity that really stimulates your creativity, and this is going to be really wonderful for you. For Leo, the Mercury retrograde hits you in your house of home. So what is it that you're trying to do? You're trying to get rid of clutter, trying to get rid of situations that make you unhappy. You're trying to have better relationships with the people you live with or your landlord. Let's not forget, I am a real estate agent. This could be a really good time to move before it gets cold. So if you need a place to move, give me a call, because I can find something really nice for you here in New York City. But in terms of Leo, taking care of your home situations, relationships with the people you live with, or just home matters in general, they're going to come to a forefront. You're going to have to take care of them. So Virgo, the Mercury retrograde is definitely going to hit you in your house of communications. What does that mean? That means that, Virgo, you can be a little critical when it comes to talking to people, and this is your ruler. Mercury is your ruler. So you may be just a little cranky or a little too truthful or just kind of blurt things out. So you may be a little mindful when it comes to communication during the Mercury retrograde so that you don't create frenemies or just more enemies, okay? Libra, the Mercury retrograde is going to be hitting you in your house of income in terms of cash flow. So what is it that you're doing with your money that's not so good? Maybe you've been paying for something you shouldn't have been paying for, or being charged for some things you shouldn't have been charged for. So this is a really good time to take a look at your daily expenses and make sure that, things are not being squandered in terms of your resources so that you can keep more money in your pocket. So the Mercury retrograde for Scorpio, the Mercury retrograde is definitely